What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to discuss what can Grand Cross improve on for the lifespan of the game, for the better of the game, because I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, Grand Cross is dead. I don't know, it happens every few weeks, right? People will just be like, oh, Grand Cross is dead, amazing, there's nothing to do, you know, I've done all the content, what is there to do, man? And in this video, I kind of just want to talk to you guys and give you guys my ideas for what Grand Cross can improve on, and you know, for the better of the game. Because I do love Grand Cross, definitely best gacha game, and you know, I will stick with it probably till the end of its lifespan, man. There's actually just no way I would give up on the game, because it's just so much fun. But yeah, let's kind of talk about the things that I think the game needs to improve on, because there's a lot of things that I think it needs to improve on. The first thing I want to go over is going to be banner rates. So I think banner rates is kind of the first thing I wanted to go over here, because this is kind of the stem of most problems in Grand Cross. The banner rates being so low that they are, it's so hard to get SSR coins and SSR you know, and the Super Awakening coins in the game just to get your characters up. Ever since the release of Super Awakening in Grand Cross, I can show you guys, ever since the release of Super Awakening in Grand Cross, the game has become so much more whale heavy that it's so hard to compete as a free-to-play player, right? It's so much harder. Back in the day, before Super Awakening existed, you would actually buy out characters in the coin shop consistently. Every week, I remember you would be buying you know, one of the coin shop sins, depending on who they were, right? You would actually just pick them up from the coin shop, and then you wouldn't have to summon for them. It was the way to go, right? But nowadays, you have to invest all your SSR coins and your Super Awakening coins into characters for Super Awakening. You know, it's if I go to a character here, let me go to my Blue Zeldris as an example. If I wanted to Super Awaken him, I'm gonna need the item called the Super Awakening coin, which, you know, you guys know where to get Super Awakening coins. They're just, you know, from the events and stuff, and you could also do the SA coin dungeon, right? So Super Awakening coins are kind of scarce as well. You're not gonna really get a lot of these in your playtime. So Super Awakening coins, and then you have your SR coins, your SSR coins, and then your R coins. Your R coins are never worth Super Awakening your characters for, right? Your SR coins, they can have a use. If you have a lot of them, I think it's worth. If you just dump a bunch of them like this, it can be worth, right? I'm basically able to get to it, right? I can definitely Super Awaken my Zeldris up, but I don't want to waste my materials like that. The reason I say banner rates are going to be the issue is because if the rates are lower for the game, it's harder for you to get SSR coins for you to Super Awaken your characters. It's also harder for you to get dupes on characters that are sought after, right? The Purgatory Bomb banner is obviously one of the best banners we've ever had in Grand Cross's lifetime, right? But the problem is, with this banner, it's 4% rates on a festival banner. They need to increase the rates of banners like this so that it incentivizes free-to-plays to actually Super Awaken their characters instead of feeding the dupes. I always have people as well ask me amazing, should I be feeding my Festival King dupes and pick up a brand new character in the coin shop, right? The fact that people you know, they're that what's the word, they don't want to feed the character dupe and they would rather get a brand new character, that just goes to show how bad rates can affect how you influence what you do in the game. If the rates were better in the game, I feel like people would be obliged to just feed the dupes of their Festival Kings, and they wouldn't worry, because they would, you know, they would pick up another Lost Vein Meliodas in the summons, and they could, you know, switch that for coins, right? Or switch that for a different character in the coin shop, right? That's why I think rates on the banner, if they just increase rates, it's gonna fix a lot of the problems in the game. It'll make Super Awakening a lot easier. First off, it'll make it so characters get people get the characters they want easier, right? And then also, you know, it incentivizes players to spend on banners like the Purgatory Bomb banner right here. If they put the rates up to let's say a festival banner, they put it to 6%, and then they increase regular banners, let's say this Arthur banner, they increase this to just 5% or something, right? That could be a good way to kind of you know, increase people's morale when they're summoning. It'll actually help, right? So I think that's the first thing that Netmarble can improve on in terms of the game. I think the second thing they can improve on is gonna be just events in the game. I think events in the game, they definitely need to improve on. The first one I want to go over actually, though, I think is Training Grotto actually needs a rework. This game mode, it just sucks. It actually just sucks. Every time Training Grotto comes around, I have actually just no time to play it, just because I can't be asked. I actually just can't be bothered. There's no reason for me to play Training Grotto other than to get the UR stones, and it just is just like 30 minutes of my time wasted, just me sitting there autoing every stage. It's not hard anymore. This used to be endgame content, because you didn't really have a lot of characters back in the day when this originally came out, so it was actually something you could chase. But nowadays it's just like, you know, you kind of just like start it up and then easy clap, you're done. You know what I mean? There isn't really anything about training dungeon that's hard. And I think they need to rework the rewards on it as well, because the rewards on it aren't that crazy at all, really, right? That's going to be that right there. The next thing I wanted to go over, like another event as well, is going to be Tower Trials. Like the Tower Trials that we have right now, this new one actually just sucks. This one sucks, man. We need more of the old towers like these. I think if they just kept making these towers, we would be fine. These towers are so good. They give you so much rewards. They give you so much gems, and you get one of these like every month, right? Like let's say every month or two, if they just give us one of these. This is like a really good like source of content for the game. I think if they release a lot more of these, a lot of players will be more satisfied as well. Because the Tower Trials, like, even though it's very hard, at least it gives players something to achieve, like something to work towards. I think that's like something very beneficial for the characters that, or for people playing Grand Cross, right? They need something to work towards, and so building up their box, getting their characters up, that's going to be something that they can actually look forward to beating and then getting all the rewards for, right? Now, you always got to have hard content in the game. The next thing I have an issue with is going to be Final Boss RNG. I understand RNG needs to be had in Final Bosses, but when you have a setup like this, where is the... How do I see this? If you have a setup like this where you need to... Okay, clear without anyone dying is fine, right? 450,000 damage in one attack, that's fine, I think, as well. The thing that gets me the most is using stance skills 4 times. You have to use stance skills 4 times, and then with the new Oath of Combat, which they've added recently for like final bosses, this one is going to ask you to clear the stage within 7 turns while using 4 stance skills. So you have to hope, if you're running the Bond team for this, right? Like let's say you're running this team right here. You need to top deck a stance card every single turn with Arthur for 4 turns straight. Using the taunt card, you're wasting damage. You're not doing damage with Bond and Esnor, really. You're spamming a taunt card every turn with Arthur. That's gonna be like, you know, it's super RNG heavy. Like if you miss a taunt card, you're not gonna get a high score instantly. Like I think Darriarian Mosby kind of showed me that if the like requirements for the points are really that like strict, you're actually just gonna be like, it's gonna be so hard to score high points. Like if we see the rankings here, like people are already scoring 6,000 plus with the Bond team. Like if they're getting God tier RNG, that's when they're scoring this high. Like initially when the final boss dropped, I think BS Gaming actually, he got 4,600, right? And that was the #1 score at the time. Instantly it got, you know, taken over because he did not get all the missions. Like, you know, obviously, you know, I shouldn't be really complaining like if it's like this, because, you know, obviously top whales are going to be going for the high scores, but I think at least the mission should be more like fair, you know what I mean? And then I guess the rest would be just like RNG, because that, you can't really help RNG in some final boss content, but it is what it is, right? That's just how it is, but it can't be helped. I think the next thing Grand Cross needs to work on as well is going to be adding more growth events and more just like events in general. Like they don't really add many. They only really add like these things, like these 2nd anniversary like ticket things and like stuff like that. I think if they add more event bosses like this crocodile event, which I don't really like the crocodile event, by the way, but like if they just add more events like this, like the Chimera Malik event, like if they add more events like these, I think these are very good. But I don't think they should limit it to 5 times daily. I think they should let you like just play it if you want. Capping it 5 times daily just forces the player to like play it every single day, and sometimes people don't have the time to do it and they want to play it on their own time, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just, that's just the way it is. So yeah, those are just like some of my gripes. I mean, a few more I guess would be like demons. I think this thing right here, like if we go to the real-time thing, I think this needs to be unlimited. I don't think 3 times a day is like that, like, you know, not fair, but like I think if they had it set to unlimited for the real-time joining, that would make the game so much more nicer, because you could actually just sit here for the entire day just farming demons. You wouldn't have to worry. I think if they just take the cap for the real-time thing off and just make it join real-time and you wouldn't have any cap, you could just sit here the entire day just farming red demons, farming gray demons, farming Belmos. Like you actually could just, like, you know, you'd be playing Grand Cross longer. I think that would be a benefit for the game. It would give people that have time to play the game more incentive to grind demons, you know what I mean, if they want to, you know, get their characters in their box up, because it's going to be, you know, it gives you more things to do. I think that's going to be something that Netmarble definitely needs to introduce into the game. Let's go over PvP now. I think PvP is another place I wanted to like discuss, because in terms of awards, I think PvP, like ungeared PvP is fine. I think geared PvP should probably add some gems into it. I think because geared PvP, the moment you get the challenger, 3,000 coins is nothing. It's actually nothing. Like, let me show you guys what 3,000 coins can get you in the shop. Like, if you're 3,000, if you're getting in challenger, right, which is the highest rank, by the way, highest rank, you can buy what? You can buy half a Super Awakening coin a week. Half a Super Awakening coin, not even one. You need 2 weeks of being in Challenger to get 1 Super Awakening coin. That is not fair. That is not fair. A Part 2 ticket in 20,000. You would have to be in Challenger 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. You need 7 weeks. 7 weeks in Challenger to get 1 Part 1 ticket. That's almost 2 months. Oh my god. They definitely need to rework the amount of like coins they give, or they need to lower the prices of the coins in the shop, because I think that is just not worth it. It's actually just not worth it. For 1 ticket you have to wait almost 2 months for 1 ticket, right? I don't think that's worth it at all. And I think top 100 is fair, I guess, because like, you know, if you are pushing top 100, you do get like, you know, you do get like the top 100 units, which I think is fair. And then in ungeared PvP, they could probably increase like maybe the gems in it, or even like the, you know, the boxes. I don't know how they go about that, but I think ungeared PvP is fine. Maybe they can add challenger in ungeared, and then in that point you would get like 70 gems a week or something like that. Maybe something to like entice people to play ungeared again, because some people literally just chill in champ 5 the entire time. Like they'll just get their 50 gems a week and then just dip. Like, some people don't even play ungeared anymore. So those are basically like my things that I would think Netmarble would need to improve for the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What should Netmarble be improving in the game? And yeah, that's basically gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.